Mabel's favorite colors were greens and blues, and the shades of aquas and turquoise. She took care of her personal appearance, and she always had her hair done. Her wardrobe wasn't elaborate, but she had a lot of fun dressing up. She liked handmade jewelry. A lot of children made her things that she would wear all the time. If some beater was making something for her, she treasured that. She was very fond of wood carvings, birds in particular. You know, she loved the birds because she used the feathers so much when weaving her baskets. The owl was something she had a connection with. She had a lot of carvings of owls, and these little quails too. In a lot of traditional stories about the owl, they are messengers of death. They have a negative character to them, but she didn't see them that way. They were her helpers, and she found them to be a positive mentor. Our house was simple, but always clean. She had a corner in the kitchen, and the first thing one would see was her work area. The clock was something that was very prominent in her workstation, and she kept her radio nearby for listening to news and weather. Mabel would be sitting in her blue chair at her table with her supplies. All of that mixture was part of her and her existence. Mabel's mission was to convey to the non-native public that there was a purpose to basket making, to the customs and the culture that Native Americans in California have. She loved going places. She'd go to Anchorage, Alaska. She loved the Tetons. She loved the Sonoma County Fair and the Cloverdale Fair. She has all these great stories. She understood about plants, water systems, the mountains, fascinating things. She had a third-grade education, and she learned to read when she was 60. Mabel would use her lunchbox when she worked at the apple cannery. After my dad, Charlie, died, she started to work more. The cannery was a blessing and a curse at the same time. The hours and the conditions of working in an apple cannery in the 60s and early 70s was pretty strenuous, but the work and compensation for her work was very appreciated. Mabel packed a simple lunch, and it provided energy for the day. My dad's lunchbox, that was a way of transporting her lunch and also remembering Charlie.